Did you know that the Taj Mahal was crafted by a workforce of 20,000 artisans and 1,000 elephants? Or that it took 22 years to complete, a testament to a husband's longing that spanned over 2 decades? Join us on this journey of discovery, where we'll unveil a tale woven in marble and drenched in love. Rising majestically on the banks of the Yamuna River, this ivory-white wonder attracts over 8 million admirers each year, all drawn to its timeless beauty. This isn't just a walkthrough of a World Heritage Site, it's a step into a storybook where every chapter is a doorway to another time. Are you ready to see the Taj Mahal like never before? Let's begin the adventure. The legend begins, the love story that built a wonder. In the heart of India stands a monument that whispers tales of love into the winds sweeping across the Yamuna River. The Taj Mahal, a white marble wonder, began not with a foundation of stone, but with a love story between a king and a queen. Shah Jahan, the emperor, fell deeply in love with Mumtaz Mahal, a love so profound that it transcended even her untimely death. This is not just a tale of romance, it's a saga that unfolds the cultural tapestry of 17th century India, where power, beauty, and artistry intertwined. Mumtaz was Shah Jahan's constant companion, his closest confidant, and the favorite of his 3 queens. Her demise in 1631, while giving birth to their 14th child, left the emperor in a well of grief. The story goes that Shah Jahan envisioned a monument that would serve as an eternal symbol of his love. A promise carved in stone, the Taj Mahal would house his cherished queen's remains and stand as an emblem of their eternal bond. It wasn't just to be any royal mausoleum, but a masterpiece that would command the world's attention. The ambition was as vast as the love it aimed to commemorate. Imagine, in a time long before cranes and trucks, this project demanded resources from across the globe. The construction that began in 1632 would take over 22 years to complete, eventually employing more than 20,000 workers. Let's delve into the numbers because they're staggering. To construct the Taj Mahal, materials were brought from all over India and Central Asia. Over 1,000 elephants were employed to transport the heavy materials, which included the translucent white marble from Rajasthan, jasper from Punjab, turquoise from Tibet, lapis lazuli from Afghanistan, sapphire from Sri Lanka, and carnelian from Arabia. But the Taj Mahal was not just about importing luxury. The design was a fusion of Persian, Islamic, and Indian architecture, a testament to the diverse and cosmopolitan nature of the Mughal Empire. Ustad Ahmad Lahori is commonly thought to be the principal architect. His ingenuity laid the foundations of what would be recognized as one of the new 7 wonders of the world. What many don't know is that the Taj Mahal's reflection is perfectly symmetrical except for one thing, Shah Jahan's cenotaph. It was placed off-center in the crypt, breaking the symmetry to accommodate his own tomb alongside Mumtaz. Some say it symbolizes the imperfection that is inherent in all things human, contrasting with the divine perfection the monument strives to embody. The tale of the Taj Mahal is indeed a grand one. It's not just about the emperor who lost his queen, it's about the enduring power of a promise, a testament to what human hands, driven by a heartfelt longing, can create. As the first light of dawn caresses the dome of the Taj Mahal, one can't help but be moved by the love that shaped its every stone. A monumental undertaking, the logistics of a dream. Shifting our gaze from the romantic origins, let's explore the monumental task of turning Shah Jahan's dream into reality. It's one thing to envision a palace in the clouds, quite another to build it on the ground. The Taj Mahal's construction was an epic feat of logistics and design, a puzzle pieced together by a cast of thousands. Think about it. The main structure alone is set on a raised platform, a massive 186 feet on each side, like a Titan's table holding up this tribute to love. Now that's no small feat of engineering. The chief architect, Ustad Ahmad Lahori, had to not only design this mammoth structure, but also oversee its execution with utmost precision. The workforce was a small army. Skilled laborers, artisans, calligraphers, and a host of others from across the empire and even beyond were summoned. More than 20,000 souls, each playing their part in a symphony of creation that would last over 2 decades. That's the equivalent of a small town dedicated to a single piece of architecture. Materials? The Taj Mahal is like a global handshake in the form of a building. The marble, smooth and cool to the touch, traveled hundreds of miles just to form the surface we now admire. Every stone, every gem that adorns its walls tells a story of a journey from faraway lands. It wasn't just about the grandeur. The architects and artisans had to be mindful of the practicalities. For example, the main dome, which soars to about 240 feet, is not just a pretty cap on the building. It's cleverly designed to distribute the weight and withstand time's tests, an architectural marvel in itself. And the cost? By some accounts, the Taj Mahal's budget would be over $1 billion in today's money. But back then, it was a significant portion of the Mughal Empire's treasury, a clear signal of Shah Jahan's commitment to this dream. Yet behind the staggering numbers and facts, there's an often overlooked aspect: the human touch. Every inch of the Taj Mahal's intricate inlay work, the delicate patterns carved into its walls, was done by hand. A single mistake could mean starting over on a piece of marble that took weeks to prepare and place. In the shadow of greatness, the workers and artisans. Pulling back the marble curtain, we find the real magicians of the Taj Mahal, the workers and artisans. It's their hands that chiseled and carved, turning cold stone into warm tales. Behind the grand facade of this wonder, there's a human story seldom told. Imagine, if you will, the din of activity that once filled the air where silence reigns today. A site buzzing with stonemasons, carvers, painters, and calligraphers, each a master of their craft. The hum of their tools and the murmur of their voices became the true music of the Taj Mahal as it took shape. These artisans weren't just local talents. They were the cream of the crop, picked from across the empire and beyond. They were specialists in pietra dura, a decorative art involving the inlay of semi-precious stones. To think the walls of the Taj Mahal carry the work of hands that once might have fashioned jewels for royal attire. Each flower, each vine etched into the marble tells a tale of precision. It's said that the flowers, so delicately inlaid, are not mere imaginations but botanical wonders, accurate to the smallest detail. The artisans had a way of breathing life into the stone, a skill that feels almost magical. Their life wasn't easy, though. They spent years away from home, dedicated to the singular task of building the emperor's vision. Their daily grind was arduous. The precision required exhausting, yet their spirit poured into every motif, each inscription a testament to their resolve. The calligraphy that adorns the Taj Mahal is particularly noteworthy. The verses from the Quran that climb up the entrance are designed with such genius that the letters seem uniform from the ground, though they increase in size as they rise. This optical trick, a blend of art and science, was the work of skilled calligraphers who understood the play of perspective. And what about the homes of these artisans? They lived on site in temporary shelters, creating a pop-up community bound by the shared purpose of their work. The camaraderie among the workers must have been strong, their collective effort aimed at a glory few would live to see completed. It's a humbling thought. Their names might not have made it into the history books, but without them, there would be no Taj Mahal. They worked not just for a wage, but also for pride. In laying down each stone, they were laying down history, a legacy that would outlast them all. The design, a fusion of worlds. Now let's turn the pages to the design chapter of our tale. The Taj Mahal isn't just a building, it's a masterpiece of harmonious proportions, a symphony in marble that stands as a testament to the fusion of diverse architectural traditions. As you approach the Taj, the first thing that strikes you is its perfect symmetry. It's like a poem written in stone, each line mirroring the other. The central dome is framed by 4 smaller domes, standing proudly like sentinels guarding a treasure. And what a treasure it is. The minarets, those 4 graceful towers at the corners of the platform, lean slightly outwards. It's not a mistake, but a careful calculation. In case of an earthquake, they'd fall away from the tomb, protecting its precious integrity. That's foresight, woven right into the architecture. But the design goes deeper than just safeguarding. The Taj Mahal is a canvas of shadows and light, changing moods with the sun. Its marble surface reflects the hues of the sky, dressed in blush at dawn and draped in gold by dusk. Here's a little-known fact. The Taj isn't a standalone structure. It's part of a complex with a main gateway, a garden, a mosque, and a guest house. Each element is an essential part of the story, contributing to the grandeur of the whole. The garden itself is a slice of paradise. Designed in the Persian charbagh style, it's a geometrically precise 4-part garden with waterways representing the 4 rivers of Islamic paradise. Each quadrant of the garden is filled with lush trees and flowers, a stark contrast to the surrounding arid landscape. Inside, the cenotaphs of Taj Mahal and Shah Jahan are ornate, but not where the real tombs lie. The actual graves are in a quiet room below, in a much simpler setting. This was a common practice in Mughal architecture, where the true burial site was modest and unadorned. The interior decoration is a marvel of craftsmanship. The walls are a tapestry of inlaid gemstones and intricate carvings. Semi-precious stones create a floral narrative, their colors vibrant against the white marble. No paint, no gold was used. All the color you see comes from the natural stones themselves. The hidden meanings, symbolism in stone. Peel back the layers of the Taj Mahal's grandeur, and you'll uncover a world of hidden symbols. It's not just a mausoleum, it's a canvas of metaphors, each telling a part of the grand story that Shah Jahan aimed to immortalize. Take the main gateway, for example. This isn't just an entrance. It's a transition from the earthly realm to the heavenly. Inscribed with verses from the Quran, it seems to speak to visitors, suggesting that paradise awaits beyond its arches. The calligraphy, growing in size as it ascends, serves as a guide, leading the eye and spirit upwards to the divine. The number 4 is a recurring theme here. 4 minarets, 4 grand canals in the garden, even the main structure sitting atop a square platform. In many Eastern traditions, 4 signifies completeness, stability, like the 4 seasons that complete a year or the 4 elements that constitute the world. The lotus motif crowning the dome is no mere decorative choice. In many cultures across Asia, the lotus represents purity and ascendance, emerging clean from muddy waters. Placing this symbol atop the highest point of the Taj Mahal is like a silent nod to Mumtaz Mahal's pure soul ascending to heaven. Even the chosen materials speak a symbolic language. The pristine white marble reflects the sun's rays, glowing at different times of day. It's as if the building is alive, its facade embodying the changing times and moods, just like life itself. Let's not overlook the gardens, a representation of paradise on earth. In Islamic texts, paradise is often described as lush gardens with running streams. And here in the Taj Mahal's gardens, Shah Jahan created a vision of this paradise to honor his beloved. The positioning of the Taj Mahal is another thoughtful feature. Facing south, the mausoleum greets the rising and setting sun, symbolizing the cycle of life. And with the Yamuna River behind it, there's a sense of eternal flow, a constancy that echoes the eternal nature of love. The fusion of architectural styles, Persian, Islamic, and Indian, also symbolizes a convergence of cultures, a message of unity and inclusiveness. It's like Shah Jahan wanted to say that love knows no boundaries, no ethnicity, no religion. The use of light and shadow in the Taj Mahal's alcoves and passageways creates an interplay that speaks of the transient nature of existence. The light shifts and dances, much like life, where moments of brightness are followed by shadows, only to return to light again. Every element of the Taj Mahal, no matter how grand or how minute, carries with it a deeper meaning. From the grand design to the smallest carving, there's a language being spoken, a story being told. It's a reminder that in great works, beauty is not just seen but also felt and experienced beyond the tangible. Thank you for watching our videos. The stories of great architecture are endless. Keep watching by selecting another video and let's travel through history together.